Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk about the top 5 hardest things about raising boys. My name is Mike. I'm a dad of 5 boys. I have 2 wonderful grandchildren now, and I've been married for 31 years. And if there's one thing I could talk about in my whole life, that is raising boys and the issues that can happen because you're raising multiple boys. Number one, they break everything. They freaking break everything. When they are young, they'll break like little knickknacks. Like the balls go flying. They'll throw crap, whatever. They break everything. My wife had some collectibles, some angels, little ceramic pieces that her grandmother had and gave her. And I'm telling you, not one of those angels isn't missing something. One's missing a wing, someone's missing an arm, someone's missing a leg, someone's missing a head. It's cruel. It's brutal looking. All these angels are missing limbs and pieces all over. So when they're little, they break everything. But when they get older, oh my gosh, the things they break are so much more. They break cars, they break phones, they break windows. Like, the list goes on and on. So, one of the hardest things about raising boys is they break everything. I got 4 more, but if you're raising kids, girls, boys, let me know in the comments what you think are the hardest parts for you about raising children. Next, let me grab my notes here. Number 2, oh my gosh, arguments can become physical. And I don't know what it's like raising girls. I'm a dad of 5 boys. But man, sometimes they can have a little argument and it's fine. And then bam, right then they're on each other. And that's obviously problematic. We can't have that. But not only arguments, guys, even play wrestling or playing and just grabbing on each other can turn extremely physical in just a matter of seconds. And I don't think, honestly, out of all 5 of the boys, anytime they wrestled, that it was ever ended in a friendly wrestling match. It always got hyper physical, and we had to stop that, obviously. Number 3, alpha dog syndrome and bullying. Okay, this is real, and I'm, at least from my experience, this is a real thing. And you got boys, when I have 5 of them, that we're animals, right? We want to kind of go up the ladder in our hierarchy or however we're wired, that God has given us, and now we're wired some kind of way like an animal. But bullying and the alpha dog syndrome is what I call it, is real. They're always competing to be the alpha dog. And someone's always trying to one up the other, and whether that's academically or in sports or wrestling or mom and dad's favorite or who can do this, someone's always trying to one up and alpha dog the other, and that could lead into bullying, which you can't have. You can't be raising a bully over there. So you have to get a handle on that ASAP. But yeah, alpha dog syndrome is what I call it. Okay, number 4. Oh, I got so many. Guys, I could write like 20 of these, honestly. This was so much of a fun video to make. Number 4, ER visits and broken bones. Oh, okay. I know this is part of the ER thing, right, where they have to ask your kids if they feel safe at home. And, because we could be abusing them or something very serious, right? But man, we lived in that ER. Somebody was always getting a broken bone, was always hurt. And I mean, you can't help but think, you go up there so many times that something's happening at home that ain't right. But I'm telling you, these kids, we had to outlaw trampolines. I cut them off. No more trampolines ever in my family, or at least for my boys, right? It's just an accident waiting to happen. I've seen it. Man, broke one time. We had one of my sons had this old-fashioned BB gun. It was a pistol, and after you shoot, it would come back real quick. Well, one time he was shooting out in the backyard. We have some woods behind our house, and he was out there shooting a BB gun or whatever, and he had his hand up too much, and the thing popped, and held his skin in, and we couldn't open it. It was just too lodged in there. So we literally had to go to the emergency room with a gun stuck on my son's hand. And so but yeah, everyone's always getting hurt, ER visits, and you better have a bag packed. We got smart. They had an emergency bag packed that we took to the emergency room because sometimes you're in there for hours. Next, competition. Okay, this is a big one too, and I really, really try to reinforce this to my kids. Be humble in victory, but gracious in defeat. That makes you, I think, a great winner and a great loser. But man, that was a long road to get to, because sometimes boys, they are not great losers. They're horrible losers. And they would carry on things. If they lost in a game, somebody's cheating, someone's doing this, someone's doing that, and they would carry on for a long time. And they're so competitive with one another. And so that competition can be a problem. And when you got younger ones playing against older ones, man, the competition, and it just escalates, right? The competition breeds into an argument can breed into something physical, and then something physical can turn into an ER visit. You can see how this snowballs, right? So you have to, as a father, or mother or whatever, get on that from the get-go, because once it spirals, it's gone. And you might as well just get ready to go to the ER because something's happening. Okay, that was number 5. I do want to give you some bonus ones because I had so many on my list when I was just thinking of the problems that come with raising boys. Messy. And we're going to lump messy with personal hygiene in here. Now, this isn't the case with all 5 boys. We'll talk about personal hygiene first. This wasn't necessarily the case with all 5 boys. Some would be extremely messy with themselves, and man, a couple of them had a competition, and we didn't even realize this at the time, who could go longer without taking a shower or changing their underwear. This was a real freaking game that these people played. I don't get it. And they would go in and run the shower water, get their towel a little wet, put a little water on their hair when they come out, make it look like they were taking a shower, and they had this thing. And they would compete against each other. But not all the boys wanted to be dirty and filthy like that. Man, sometimes they eat a big old hamburger like an onion burger, and they wouldn't throw it like in the kitchen trash or whatever. They put it in their room. They wouldn't even care. Like they put it in trash or whatever, that thing would be funky. It would be stinking. You could smell it out like well past the room. Oh man, boys are just messy. They're dirty. They fight all the time, but I'm going to tell you, it is the most wonderful experience of my life is raising my 5 boys. It was, wait till you see my list of 5 reasons why it's great to raise multiple boys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and sub. Talk to you later. Bye.